I spent so many years living a lie and lying to the people that I loved, and burnt so many bridges that I had to spend a long time rebuilding. I remember very clearly on our very first date, we just laid it out there, and I told her, I said, you know, this is who I was, this is who I am now, and this is who I want to be. And he's still working on who I'm going to be. But we were upfront and honest with each other.
Back then, when we first got married, we were still wild and crazy. We had parties all the time.
It was surface level.
It was all surface, having to deal with a lot of brokenness. And that's all we had around us, is brokenness. And I was thinking about our son. We were thinking about our son. And when we started coming to church again and we were praying more and more, he was 8 and he's like, Mom, why are we praying? We only pray at night. And I was just like, man, how I failed for our son not to know who Christ is. You know, it broke my heart. And we needed people around us. And we found some, and we've lived life with them since then. And we don't hide our imperfections. We are all broken, you know, and it's just want more people to know that there's freedom from that. When we talked about doing a home group, we talked about always having God-centered, and we really wanted it to be authentic community.
We obviously wanted to be an example for the group, so we laid it out there. So I was, so I am, so I want to be. And I think that was something clicked with Ian, and he was like, I can be real in this group.
When I shared my story, sharing, you know, my depression and my anxiety and what I've been dealing with and doing it without being in the church, it was hard because, you know, I thought they were going to judge me. And when I realized that they were there for me, that they prayed for me and showed me how to handle just being a Christian.
Seeing Ian just kind of find that freedom to be able to share his story without the judgment and just the joy that came with that was really big for both of us.
If I didn't have this group, I would just be isolated, and, you know, my isolation would lead to isolating myself from my son and my wife. When I first started this group, I was skeptical. I was afraid, I was nervous, but when I got here and saw that everyone is just as broken as I am, it's a journey. It's a journey, and you don't need to do the journey alone.